Yo chat, yo chat, yo chat, yo chat, yo chat, yo chat, yo chat. If y'all can hear me, spam one in the chat. I am doing some different things right now, and some of them might be a little weird, might be a little extra.
Mizkif tries to use drugs
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
to
whoa,
defend himself.
whoa, 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 whoa. I'm trying to listen to that later. Fucking Asmongold, bro. So right now I'm live. What up, chat? How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. What is it? Yeah, happy Thursday morning. It's like 4:04. Nice. Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all chilling. Let me get down to the nitty gritty of it all. Mizkif situation seems to be something that not everyone has talked about already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about it in my way. I'm kind of gonna explain it through what I've seen, and I'm also gonna go through it like a little more differently. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me change the thumbnail on YouTube. Literally just made a thumbnail on YouTube for YouTube. There it is. And oh man, hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing Gucci. For the most part, hope everybody's just chilling. Right now we are live. We are live. We are live. Shout outs to the viewers. Shout outs to people coming through. We are live. Shout outs to those who don't know what's going on. I'm talking about Mizkif. Also, it's almost one more day before Halloween. So hope y'all enjoying that. We talk about Mizkif and Emiru in a second. I'm just doing something as I multi-stream. It's just YouTube and what the fuck is that called? Twitch. So yeah, damn. I'm trying to make sure I look like I know what I look like. That didn't make sense. That didn't make sense at all. Now, I should call this giant stack of drama. This is 5 days old. I don't know why I'm reacting to it, but hey, why not? Now, I'll be back with y'all in a second. Hold on. All right, chat. Listen. So the Mizkif situation to me kind of has gotten crazier and crazier and crazier. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about this. How are we gonna do this? Just talk about it from what's happening. So I'm using a dual monitor setup right now. So give me time, give me grace. Don't go fucking buck wild crazy on me. Sorry to both the chats if I can't keep up with y'all. Give me a second. I've never been able to keep up with two different chats, so apologies in advance. Yeah. Let's get it. So if you're joining from Twitch, if you're joining from uh, straight Twitcheroonie, if you're joining from YouTube, I appreciate it. Listen, a lot has happened with Mizkif, with Emiru, with shit that I personally don't. I can't say I don't care about it. A lot has happened with Mizkif, but I do have to understand one thing. There is a lot of problems with both of them, and we're just gonna cut straight to it. Let's get it. Is this volume up? Yeah, let's go.
Yo.
This is live.
Yo.
I'm live. I'm just reacting to this now because why the fuck not? Can't no time at the present because everybody's reacted to it. Everybody's giving it 12 cents on it. I think I might as well.
What's up?
This nigga's
Hello?
This nigga weird.
Yo. Hey. Yo.
What the fuck is going on?
Call Bean, he can fix this? No, it's okay. Yo. 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 What up, chat?
Who the fuck is he yelling? Oh,
Yo,
it's
what
chat. It's chat. Okay.
Yo. Yo. Is this goodbye? No.
What?
It's not goodbye. Not at all. Yo.
You sure, nigga?
Yo. Explain yourself. I will. Promise you. We're not playing Marvel Rivals today. Tom, think of this up. Appreciate it.
Yo.
Yo.
Hey, new viewer here. Why is everyone?
What up, Walnuts?
Yo, Miz.
Are you starting your right-wing grift? It's getting close. Yo. What up?
Yo.
Yo, what up? Think of this up. Hey. Yo, what up, sheep?
46 months crazy year.
You know this is farming for him, right? Like, I don't think everybody realizes this. With Mizkif, this is literally farming for his views. Like, dead-ass farming for his shit. Hold on 1 second, chat. Headset about to die. His headset's gonna die. Let me change this out. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second, chat. Oh, ow. I don't think that people realize that for Miz, this was just farming him views, right? I bet when he saw everybody flush into his fucking chat, he was happier than a pig on Mardi Gras Sunday, boy. Alright, let me get my hold on 1 second, chat. Something. Ah, shit. Hope my settings didn't just pop up. Yeah, it did pop up. Alright, ignore that. Ain't nobody here to ignore it. Alright. 1 second, I need to connect my headphones. Alright, let's get it.
Yo, Fulton, thank you for the sub.
This
Expose
is
everything,
Yo,
bro.
what the
It's
fuck
time
is
to go
going
full
on?
demon time. It's clear.
I got no sound. Ah, that's why. Okay. What? This nigga's smirking underneath this, but he's like, let's watch the world burn. Like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, has it not sunk in that you losing everything, losing your fucking mind, you fucking idiot? Like, what are you talking about, bro? That's so weird to say. I don't know if my sound's kicking yet? My soundboard kicking yet? Oh my gosh, I can't hear them. I fucking hate that my soundboard does this sometimes. Like, my soundboard be acting up, bro. default? What's default?
You what? You
I
what?
can't even hear that. I gotta take all these and I gotta change them to what I can hear. Just so I know that y'all can hear it too, so can I. And make sure they're on like proper settings. Alright. Alright. My bad, chat. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I'm just checking something out. I'm trying to make sure my sounds are good. Why does it keep doing that? Why is it? Can y'all hear this? Nah. This shit's so fucking corny, bro. Alright. I tried changing my sounds and then like they stopped not responding necessarily. Let's see. Speakers.
Damn!
Okay. I guess when it comes to shit I can't hear, I guess it's gonna be shit I can't hear. Cause my headset won't allow me to hear like my shit. So once those are fully charged, I guess I'm gonna be able to hear my shit. Hold on, chat. I was trying to work out the bugs before I set up, but I guess the bugs always got to be worked, which is weird. You always gotta get shit in order, I guess. People don't tell you this when you stream. Like, oh, you always gotta get shit fucking in order. Let's hear this nigga yap real quick. Hold on. Obtuse. Okay. Is it very unacceptable? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not far away from it. You're not far away from it if you are up in chats, nigga. Shut up.
Mizkif
which is
sleep
fine, and I've already been
Mizkif
doing it.
out.
But I have hundreds of messages and DMs from people, things that people probably would never want to get released that are very interesting for everyone, and I will be releasing it as time goes on because why not?
Okay. He says that.
Go crazy. Who cares?
Yo.
Who fucking cares?
Damn!
But before that, I would like to address everything that was said today. Okay?
Mizkif.
Let's get some yos in chat first. Maybe some tryhards. It's perfectly fine. Go ahead. You're a disgusting piece of shit. Absolutely. Been that for years. It's pretty fucking par for the course. What are we going to pretend that I'm not a piece of shit? We've all.
Okay. So my problem with this is, was Mizkif always telling the truth about who he was, and people just didn't realize it, right? And then some people are like, well, no, he's actually a nice dude, but then like he does piece of shit things behind the scenes that's just the most piece of shit, because there's been clips, like, I mean, Cinna, his last girlfriend Maya, who has the animal sanctuary, like, people just talked about this like now, and they're exposing him for what he's already done, which I'm like, nigga, damn. So has he always told the truth or what? Because he's acting like, well, I tell the truth all the time. Like, okay, nigga.
All known this. All right. Calm down. Is this anything new? No, I'm a piece of shit. Why the fuck is Caroline Burton chat? That's probably the most crazy thing I've ever seen in my life. But I'm going to defend myself on a lot of things that were said about me. I am going to defend myself on what was said with Emmy. I see a lot of people saying other things that really upset me, but the Emmy one is a serious thing that I want to take serious, and we will be discussing that, okay?
Okay, how are you doing that?
I wrote this myself, so I don't know if it's even good. I am not the best writer, as a lot of you know. I have half my screen right now is red because I can't write for shit. It's not through ChatGPT. Shut up. Not through ChatGPT. It's not through ChatGPT. Shut up. It's not, bro, shut up. It's not through Chat. You really think in a serious situation like this, I put ChatGPT and I'm writing something out because it's like, oh, hold on. Like, bro, shut up. No. Yes, really. Really. No, it's Sora AI. I have an entire video made. What is wrong with you, chat? What is wrong with you? I wish I could show you how much red is in this to show you that each other is spaced. It's so stupid. I'm not a good writer, bro. I'm not a good writer. So, okay. Let's get to this, shall we? No stalling. I'm taking out of sub-only mode. I don't really care. I know that there's a lot of people that want to speak, and they can. I have no problem with that. This is a very serious situation that I was told. I know a lot of other people are saying things about me as well on top of this, but this is the thing I want to talk about. So let's talk about it, shall we? And then we can go into it. Okay. So, this is April of 2021, okay? I'm going to write everything down. Everyone just chill and let me hear this out, okay? We met online when we were playing AT&T Annihilator Cup. This is me and Emmy. I was introduced to her through it, and my chat started to like us hanging out. I didn't have feelings for her or anything, but I thought we could start hanging out more and be friends. So we met through the Annihilator Cup. A lot of you guys know this. I was playing with her. My chat liked her a lot. She was fun to hang out with, so we started hanging out. Okay. We started to play games with each other on stream, and we started to grow closer together. We started calling each other, and we were flirting. We didn't do anything, but it was pretty obvious that Emiru had feelings for me as well as I had for her. But we couldn't really do anything because at the time, she was dating a girl named Bonnie, another cosplayer from another state, and I was dating Maya.
All right.
Me and Maya broke up.
Okay, so this is my part. I'm going to stop here. They made the entire internet feel like niggas was all delusional about them dating, but they were really dating and smashing. Copy, say less.
I broke up with her because the relationship felt stagnant, and Maya's sanctuary started to take over a lot of her life, and we hardly had time to hang out with each other. Okay, Since Maya moved out, I knew I wanted a streamer to move into the house, preferably a girl to farm content with, but I didn't want it to happen so fast. Okay. I didn't know if I wanted to be Emmy, but she told me about a stalker that came to her house with a bat, and she didn't live at her house anymore. I'm telling you everything, chat, okay? Come on. I'm telling you the whole story. Sit down and relax.
Right? Nigga, what?
You what?
I told her to come move in with me in Austin because she had a stalker, and we want to make content, and the guy will probably be scared since there's a bunch of people around instead of her in her Kansas home by herself.
All right.
From there, our relationship started growing very fast. Within just weeks of moving in, she would sit in my room with me late at night, and I would watch Pokemon over and over again, Season 1. I loved it because she made me feel like because it felt like my childhood and a place of calmness. She would fall asleep in my bed. With some nights, we would touch our backs or legs together. We knew we liked each other. We just knew it was a bad idea. Talks of her joining OTK happened fast as well, and I knew that if we were potentially going to date, we'd have to keep it a secret. Nobody was allowed to know. Streamers as well were already starting to resent me, saying that it was a shitty thing that I moved Emmy in so fast and replaced Maya so quickly. If people found out we were dating, I could be hated by my peers and lose what I created in OTK. I didn't know if we were going to date, and I knew if we were going to make it happen, it was going to be very stressful. But I had no idea what was going to come. It was the beginning of January of 2022. Emmy just had her huge party in an arcade celebrating her birthday on stream. Everyone from Austin was there, and as we were celebrating her joining OTK, there was a huge scare. Someone outside in the parking lot rammed into my Audi R8 and drove off. And while we were outside thinking it was a schizo viewer, We were told that the person who just hit my car was now inside holding a gun.
What?
This scared us to no end. Me and Connery's pants ran inside in fear to get everyone out and make sure everything is okay. My first concern was Emmy. I wanted her to be safe. The cops came, the drunk driver did have a gun, and was sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison. Okay. Me and Emmy were terrified that night. And on the way home, I grabbed her hand, and she grabbed mine, and we knew we were trauma bonded, and we didn't want to let go. We would wake up together, stream together, and hang out with each other all night. She quickly became my best friend, and someone that I felt for the first time I was in love with. We hung out all day, every day. We were always so happy with each other.
Chat is crazy.
Playing games until the night, loving every moment we were with each other. It felt poor. Jack, relax. I remember one day I left my house. She called me just so we can be on the phone together, as we always did. And we were playing a song called Falling in Love with You with Elvis came on, and I felt that love. First time I felt love for a girl, and I thought I'd want it to never let it go.
Okay.
The first year of our relationship, we almost had no fights. We started to date officially in January of 2022, and up until my cancellation, everything was perfect. She brushed over that I threw water bottles or my phone near her, but that wasn't during fights. I want to make that very clear. It would be me throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. She did tell me she got a bruise from it, and I stopped. That's all that happened. I will throw you and show you an example, chat. I'm brushing my teeth. Look at me. I would throw my phone on the bed.
Okay. All right. Time out. Right. Chat. You're gonna hear it for the first time here, right? You don't just throw your fucking phone and shit towards your bed. You don't do that. You don't do that, chat. You don't do that. Why don't you do that? Because you can fucking hurt someone. Yeah. There's a reason why I feel like he's capping here, but you know what? The caponomics is just not my best struggle right now, right? I'm gonna let dog yap, right? He's yapping it up, right? He's got the yaponomics on his side. I'm okay with that. I just feel that he's I don't know, bro. It's too coincidental for you to be like, I was throwing my phone onto the bed and it popped her in the eye. Huh? And she's on the bed and she didn't tell you. She even said, I told him multiple times, stop throwing things at me because it made me feel a certain way. And then he goes, I was just throwing my phone and stuff on the bed. And you didn't realize it's going to bounce and then pop her in the face? Are you dumb? Stupid or dumb? Like,
damn!
What are we talking about? Just don't throw that at me. I'm still doing it. Like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about, bro?
I would just lob it over because I was going to bed. So I would just throw the phone.
Oh my god. That's so bad,
That's it.
Chad. That's so bad.
And when that's the whole thing. I didn't throw it at her. I want to make that very clear. I never threw it at her. I never hit her. And she even said in her situation that she bruises easily. She brushed over that I threw water bottles with her on my phone near her, but that wasn't during our fights. It would be throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. She did tell me she got bruises from it, and I stopped. That's all that happened. That's it.
Okay. So Miz's encounter of the situation is, I threw my shit towards the bed that she was on. And mind you, she said I told him numerous times to stop throwing things at me because I bruise easily. And he said, yes, she did say she bruises easily to me. And I still just threw my shit onto my own bed. Because, nigga, you on my bed. Huh? I can't have an ulcer right now. Let's continue.
I did feel a lot of stress over the time of our relationship up until this point from her stalkers. From the ones that would show up at her old house, and also stalkers that just had from her TikTok postings.
Okay.
We found after being with each other that her stalkers had a lot from would come to her a lot from her short form content. These people were schizophrenic and would think that she is talking to them. Whether it was songs she played, the way she looked at the screen, or just the titles of the videos, These people started to feel she was talking to them and come to our house to stalk her. These people thought in their heads they were dating her. They were out of their mind and dangerous.
Okay.
I told her if we're going to be serious about this relationship, I need her to stop posting as much and to not farm these people. She agreed and understood that it was a safety concern for not only me, but the house. Russell, Simply, Corey, or anyone that was in my house or anyone that was near us. She agreed.
Okay. So he's saying she agreed to stop posting and stop making money on TikTok, whatever money was made, and stop sharing her cosplays and stuff because he felt that these people were dangerous and scary. All right. I guess.
That she wouldn't want to hurt anyone else and knew that posting these types of TikToks and posts can mess with us and is something I'm not comfortable with as a guy. So she would tell me that if I had a problem to let her know. And at first it was minor things here and there, but over time it got harder and harder to deal with. There were more stress on top of this. We both had to hide the relationship from everyone. If anyone found out or was known, I could get in a ton of trouble with OTK and cause a ton of problems. Would you guys stop spamming never sub, never donated? Okay, relax. I told her if we were going to be serious about this relationship, I need to stop posting as much and to not farm these.
Nigga, why are you reading chat? Like, she had chat up, but she wasn't reading chat. I know, actually, my bad. She was. Never mind.
People. And then there was more stress on top of this. We both had to hide the relationship from everyone. If anyone found out or was known, I can get in a ton of trouble with OTK and can cause a ton of problems in my life. So I lied to all of my old friends, S-Fan included, who lived just next door to me, and everyone in OTK. And that was very hard for me to do.
Stay strong, Miz. This will pass.
We had a doggy door between our rooms just so we can hide it from everyone else, including my roommates. We would lock the doors.
Nigga, what? What?
You what?
What the fuck?
You what?
Nigga, a doggy door between your rooms? That's weird.
To avoid our roommates finding out.
Okay.
As time went on, they found out.
You what?
But to most of our friends in the Austin circle, they never officially knew. That stress alone would drive anyone mad, but our love for each other was strong, and we knew we can handle it. So, in September in 2022, a lot of you guys know, I was canceled by Trainwrecks and others trying to claim I covered up sexual assault. It was proven wrong, but that destroyed my mental health. I felt like my brain cracked, and I was never the same since. I was suicidal, depressed, and I didn't know what to do with my own life.
Okay.
Every day felt like an absolute nightmare. I was losing OTK, my mental health, and all my friends. Emiru was...
All right, I'm gonna stop here. I don't give a flying jack shibbling fuck about your mental health. Everybody always goes into the my mental health was this and my mental health was that. Yes, Mizkif did say the lawsuit and the shit that happened a long time ago. He said, I won that court case. I won that case and nothing happened, and Ludwig had to go back and retract what the fuck he said recently. All right, that was a what? A W on Miz, I guess, right? He won that case. He did win that case. He didn't cover sexual assault. He didn't cover that up. He was like, no, I won that case, right? That's what he said. He won that shit. So, fast forward, but if you were over here abusing Emiru, which is your fucking girlfriend, you stupid fly fuck. So, you may have won a case, but now you got a whole problem. And you were stalking a girl who was getting stalked by people. Like, are you... Yo, let's continue.
one of the only people that were there for me. She ditched sponsors to go with me to Japan.
Dry our lips.
She went with me anywhere I needed because she wanted me to be happy. And she knew sometimes I freaked out. I lashed out.
Emotional. He was crying before
But she
this
loved
too,
me,
chat.
and she knew I was
You
in
can look at his eyes. His eyes is pink. He was crying way before this too. His eyes got like a little pinkness. He started crying as she was like talking. He watched her stream and dropped this 5 days. Like 5 days ago, when she dropped hers, he dropped this. He was crying as she was reading out everything that happened. He was crying. You could look in this nigga's eyes.
Terrible mental
right there.
play.
Right there. You see his eyes a little more hazy. Like, you know how most people's eyes are like white, but you can see his eyes are a little more hazy and darker. Like, he was crying, bro.
It got so bad, the stress and constant talking about the same things over and over and no sleep. and depression that most of my hair started to fall out, and Emiru started to hurt herself while we were in Japan.
Hurt herself? What? She hurt herself? Time out. This nigga said Emiru tried to hurt herself while they were in Japan. What?
As this time happened, I was a massive wreck.
I called cap on that one,
Couldn't think straight, and
cap on that one. He said she tried to hurt herself when we were in Japan.
And being that Emiru hung out with me all day, she too started to become high-strung. Ugh.
Yeah, you take on your partner's traits. It happens. You take on your partner's traits.
We would yell at each other, fight, and argue all the time. Things we never once did. I felt this relationship was taking a huge strain. But I thought it could be fixed over time, since things were just so amazing that first year. But
Cried before this happened.
I'm so gay. But as we stayed around
what?
longer, I started resenting her a lot more. You can take it out of emote-only mode. But as we stayed around longer, I started resenting her a lot more.
Yo, my fucking laptop is gonna crash, chat.
Emiru has a lot of rabbits. It was her calling when she first moved in.
Oh my god.
Damn!
Yo, she just talked about this nigga gonna use her rabbits.
These were a big part of her life.
Damn!
But as those rabbits moved out of her room and into the living room, they started to see disgusting neglect. No food, no water, sometimes not having clean bedding for weeks. I, along with many others who would come over, would give them what they needed, and I would tell her all the time to take care of them, but to no avail.
Nigga, shut up. She said he would use her rabbits against her in the first part of her shit and at the end. Yo, Emiru was fucking hindsight 2020 vision. She had 20 in the beginning and 20 at the end.
She completely neglected those rabbits, so much that many of them just died over 1 year of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt terrible. And my brother once came over and said, and I quote, "If you ever marry this woman, I'll never forgive you."
You what? Damn!
What? That's crazy shit to say. That's a crazy shit to say.
Didn't even know there was TTS going on.
That's the crazy shit to say. If you marry this woman, I will never forgive you because of these rabbits that are dying in the house because you are being an abusive fuckhead. What is you talking about? Goofy? It's fucking Goofy right here. Now, I do understand what he did say, though. They took on each other's traits. I believe that. Factamundo, I believe that.
Here is a video up close of Emiru's rabbits. These are small little mites that are inside the rabbit cage, and she didn't care.
Yeah,
She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not going to sit around and let people say that she didn't. People who came to my house knew that they were neglected. This is an up-close view of the rabbit cage being completely disgusting and neglected. She left them to die, and I'm not going to sit here and have her pretend she didn't. It's fucking disgusting.
I'm like, well, where's the rest of the video? Oh, there we go. Is there more footage like this? I feel like this is cat, but you know, it's a, you know what I mean?
This is a video from my own brother. I didn't record this. These are mites all around her cage.
Can your brother back that up? Hopefully. He said this is his footage from his brother.
Okay. I would tell her to take care of them all the time, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits, so much that many died just over a year or two of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt bad, and my brother once came over and said that if I marry her, he'll never forgive me.
Yeah, it said that.
In fact, when Maya came over during my cancellation, she actually commented on Emiru's rabbits and said, "These rabbits are completely neglected, and this is disgusting."
I hope that
Emiru wouldn't clean the cages, and the smell became
Maya
so
hasn't come out
bad
and
that we
said
started
that.
to have the rabbits just be outside. I told her if that's the case, she's got to make sure she's giving them water, because they are her responsibility. Instead, these rabbits were left outside in 100-degree heat with no food or water or anything. Most of the time being in cages with no bedding besides poop all over the place. Emmy didn't care. She would sit inside and play League of Legends all day. And
All right, I'm a switch to Cam for a second. Someone said this online, and if I can find a tweet, I'll show it. I agree. I agree with the fact that someone said this, and I agree with it because it is true. Mizkif can be an abusive fuckhead, and Emiru can also be an animal abuser because she does know how to take care of fucking rabbits. Two can exist in the same fucking vein. Mizkif should have just been helping her take care of the fucking rabbits. Instead of realizing if she was irresponsible to take care of it, then okay, fine. But then her cats are still alive, which I'm like, this is odd. But I feel like you're capping here. And if you got all this video footage and you're cleaning ladies which should be doing their job, clean the rabbits' cages, nigga, I'm confused here. But this is what he's using as like a testimonial to say, ah, she's a bad person too, chat. Okay. I want to be wrong for a second to say this nigga's dumb. But like, it just shows me that I feel like he's using it to just get an FU instead of have a conversation. Look at this. He's doing one of those like point the fingers like ha, she's an abuser. Ha, she's an animal abuser. Ha, look, guys, look, animal abuser. Ha. I know I'm a bully. I'm a bully, but she's an animal abuser. The fuck are we talking about, bro? Like, come on, bro, grow the fuck up. I feel like this has nothing to do with their situation, but to him it does, I guess. But I guess the rabbits were part of the relationship.
What this showed me is that I don't want her to be my children's mother, and I couldn't see myself marrying her.
Huh? Okay. But then you said to her, you
the
see
fights from these
her.
times started to get worse. I would constantly want to be farther and farther from her. I would use her for content, but after stream would want to be alone. I didn't know how to break up with her or end things. She was a co-owner of my org, the only person I knew, and the strain of the relationship and hiding the relationship was really taking a toll on me. On top of that, the stalkers were getting worse. One stalker came to my house, and I had to point a gun at him for 30 minutes until the cops came.
Emiru said that wasn't true.
These stalkers are no joke. And the pressure from the relationship, the anger I felt, and the stalkers, as a whole really made us lash out at each other. She would tell me that she doesn't realize what she's doing, that she didn't understand what she was doing wrong. But I would constantly tell her, on and off stream, that she needs to do more because these stalkers are getting worse. I know I wasn't perfect with my language or tone throughout this entire relationship. I know I wasn't. Okay. And I was aggressive at times.
I'm gonna put a pin there. What the fuck is she gonna do about these stalkers? Can anybody elaborate? Like, what is she gonna do about these stalkers? That's the biggest shit ever. What is she gonna do about them? What is she gonna do about them? These niggas they're fucking crazy. She can't do shit about these niggas. So shut up.
Times. In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, to stop talking about stalkers and schizos as a whole, stop talking about past relationships, and yes, I didn't want her to travel without me. I also said that I didn't want her to hang out with specific people. This is because I didn't want her to get hurt. I didn't want Emmy to get assaulted. I didn't want some man to do something to her when I'm not there, and I wanted to keep her safe. And I know with...
But you ended up hurting her. You ended up being a stalker, and you ended up being a jackass. So you can sit here and say what you wanted to do, big fella, but in reality, you ended up being everything that you wanted to save her from, you fuck boy. Oh my god. It hurts my brain to tap into this type of like fuck idiocy because I wanted her to stop this and stop this, but then I was causing the problems. Like, does that not make sense? But I do think she, if she wasn't listening to what he was saying, fine. I think both of them spiraled because they're both fucking idiots. I think if you have to tell your partner, if you gotta tell your partner something more than 100 fucking times, your communication might not, their communication levels might be poor, or listening levels, and your communication might be poor. So you go to couples therapy, counseling, you try to work out different communication levels, you see where each other are at, and why each other are fighting each other, and what's going on, and why won't you listen. I do think maybe Emiru a little lazy, and maybe Miz is a little lazy, because they got all this money and financials, and maybe they both a little fuckhead laziness. But in itself, you're gonna sit here and tell me, that he's saying she's in the wrong for this, but he also says he's in the wrong for the things he has done. So he knows what he has done. He's very self-aware of the things he has done. So like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, for real.
How my mental was and who I was back then, that I didn't do everything right. I know I could have done better, and I'm sorry. I know I was controlling, and I should have just ended the fucking relationship, but I was so confused as a person. And I'm sorry I did it. I'm sorry things got to this fucking point, man.
W acting.
The last 9 months
W acting with no tears.
of this relationship, things got extremely fucking toxic. I told her to move out. She didn't move out on her own. I told her to move out because I wanted space, but she still wanted me around at all times. She would get upset if we didn't sleep together or if we weren't around. She always wanted me to drive over to her house, but I never wanted to because I wanted to be alone. And that increased our fights. But the stalkers continued, and I got even more stressed. They started to take pictures of me whenever I would drive to her house. Sorry. They knew my every movement. I couldn't take it. Between the rabbits, the
These stalkers, are they really that bad? Well, I'm like, nah, never mind. Niggas walked up to TwitchCon and kissed her. Shit is crazy.
And the overall ability to handle situations with each other, I knew this wouldn't last. But I didn't know how to get out of the relationship. She did not want to move out. As for me telling Cheddar to leave my house, he was swatting at Chompy constantly and making him bleed. I not only was the one that wanted her to move out first, I was the one that wanted the cat out of the house because he was attacking my cat.
Okay. So he didn't just say, get that fucking cat, that fucking rabbit out my house. He said, get that fucking rabbit out my house because the rabbit is attacking my cat. Okay. I guess if that's where we're going with that, right? So he's filling in the blanks of things that she was saying. Okay.
Every month went by the last year, and our fights started to get louder. We were breaking up with each other almost weekly. Fights were getting more aggressive, and shouting began to increase. I was not perfect, and I reflect on those situations with poor taste to myself. I'm ashamed that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression. I one time did say I was going to kill myself during an argument, but Emmy did this as well numerous times. She would constantly say she's going to kill herself in arguments, and I have a picture where while I had a gun pointed at one of her stalkers who came to my house while she was in Kansas, she told me she was going to kill herself out of aggression of the situation while it was happening.
She said she was going to kill herself?
And I'm just going to leak everything because I don't really care. This is the situation. I told...
Wait. This is to Emmy? And this is from... Okay, so I'm guessing... Shouldn't it be from whoever and then to... You know what I'm saying? Primary? This is from the primary to Emmy. So... This is you. I'm freaking out. What is happening? I'm so confused. Call me when you can. Call me when you can. I'll call you back later. I feel like shit right now. I literally want to kill myself. I can't take this anymore. I feel so alone, like a problem.
That a stalker's at the house.
Okay.
I'm freaking out. What is happening? Can you call me? I'll call you. I literally want to kill myself. I can't take this anymore. I feel so alone and like a problem. So just want to show this. She was also using the I want to kill myself a lot in our situation and relationship. This is while I had a gun pointed at one of her stalkers. This stalker who was at my house, his background picture was Emiru, and when he talked to the cops, he was in love with her and thought that she was talking to him. It is disgusting what these stalkers can do. I will say this. The fact that this guy came to my house and the result of it was a cop brought him down the street to a QT, which is a 7-Eleven, 15 minutes away, and that's all they did, is terrifying for these girls and terrifying for the situation in general.
That is bad. But you know those cops probably feel sorry for his dumb ass because they're like, wow, buddy, you're fucking sad. So here goes, this is a 7-Eleven, you stupid fucking idiot. That's why. That's no excuse, but still, holy shit.
Sorry. I knew that the relationship wasn't healthy at this point. I knew we had to end it, and soon. One day, Emmy posted a very provocative picture, one that she knew I would hate, and she posted it to make me upset. She admitted that she made me upset with it, and we got into a heated argument, and I broke up with her. We broke up for about a month, then got back together because we thought we can make it work.
Okay.
We went to get food at BJ's, a common place where we would get food, and then we went back to her house. We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her stream, and I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted.
Okay. So you misread her crying, you misread the situation, and you thought. That's what he's saying, chat? Is that what he's saying? I misread the situation, and I overthought. Is that what he's saying?
She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong, or did wrong in general.
I'm like, you did wrong.
I got scared and left the house.
You what?
Oh my god, you fucking idiot.
I apologize if that made Emmy uncomfortable for me not saying sorry, and I wish I said sorry back then.
He's an idiot, bro. He's an idiot. He's an idiot, chat. He's an idiot.
But we got back together soon afterwards. And during those last few months where we were fighting, we were still fighting, but it did feel like the relationship had good progress. And we were both agreed we need to talk about our future. Since it's been 3 years. Okay. We should see what we want. And Emmy had an idea to write down everything we wanted on paper.
All right.
I'm going to let everyone know that what I'm about to say is very true. This is exactly what happened, and she cannot argue this.
She can't?
One day, after staying over Emiru's house, Emiru made me breakfast, and she wrote down everything she wanted. She wrote she wants me to move closer to her. She wrote that she wants me to marry her. And she wants kids with me in the next 5 years.
Okay. Now, first
Damn!
That don't sound right. Because the way she said it was, oh, well, he said to everybody else he's going to marry me. And I was like, I hope he's kidding. Which I'm like, he's saying that she wanted to marry him, move closer, and ask him to move closer. Now, if he's self-centered, crazy little dipshit, and controlling and manipulating as he is, from what she said, Mizkif is making this shit up. Hold on. Wait. There's more. For the 7 people here, appreciate y'all. 7. If he is lying about this, why? If he's telling the truth, where's the proof? Right? Like, I would have kept that letter. I would have kept those letters. I would have been like, oh, let me keep your letter, keep my letter. I would have kept that letter. I would have took a picture of my letter, kept her letter, and had fucking proof. Been like, look at this shit right here. Right? I feel like he capping. If you just ain't got proof and you yapping about it, we don't know about it, dog.
And I just looked at this letter that I was staring in front of me, and I just handed her back the paper. She began to cry, and I told her, I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. I knew we were just beyond the point of toxicity in the relationship, that our trust had completely died, and that we had so many issues that I couldn't deal with it, and I was not mentally well.
Okay. Oh, okay. 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 All right. We got some fucking truth. He has said it himself. And I'm guessing I don't watch Mizkif a lot, but if Mizkif has said he has said it. I am not mentally well. So she knew about this. Time out, chat. I'm just saying, for whoever's listening, whoever's watching, right? He said it. I am not mentally well. I'm not. I'm not mentally well. I'm unwell. I'm unwhelmed. Shit is happening with me. It's not good. So like, you gotta really think about that. If he said this to you, you obviously don't want to keep fucking with him. I would have. First of all, if I know he's not mentally well, I ain't fucking with this dummy. And he's telling me, and he's told his chat. Listen, I don't. I said this in my last fucking live stream. My ex is what has mental illness. It's not the best, right, to be with a person with mental illness, unless it depends on the degree of their mental illness, right? You know, chronic depression, that shit would drive you crazy. Not being able to get up and clean, all that stuff. Like, it's being with a person with mental illness sucks. Period. Point blank. If bro is out here telling you, nah, dog. Nah, I'm not well. Alright, copy. So, did he just spiral into becoming more unwell? I'm saying we like 26 minutes in, and I still don't see you know what I mean? He's not explaining. She had a whole hour fucking video. Almost damn near had me watching that bitch for 2 hours. So you sitting here telling me that you can clear all that shit up? He's capping it right now. It's either he told her he's unwell, chat, and now he's saying, oh, well, you know, yeah, I told her to get that fucking bunny out of here because it was fucking with my cat. But then she was like, I came in with my bunny, and he said, get that shit out of here. So he's saying she's leaving out details. And he's like, well, I got the rest of the details. I could believe that. I could believe that she's leaving out some shit, and Miss Kif is saying, I am crazy.
Damn!
This nigga is saying, I am crazy. Yeah, I told her that. I told her I'm crazy. I handed her back her paper and said I was crazy. But then again, there's S-Fan and Nick, and they're going to back up everything. Like, oh yeah, Miz, he walked in on us, and he looked at her and said, oh boy. And then laughed about it. Like, come on, bro. Come on, Miz. This shit's funny. Let's continue.
I walked away. I went to her door, and as I opened it, the last words I ever heard her say is, don't go. I love you.
My God. I don't believe that.
Damn!
Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Just imagine that. Imagine this nigga's crazy and he's over here like, ah. Like, you for real? This crazy nigga? This nigga is bro. Bro, Miz, that's a lot. No, I believe she loved him. I don't believe she loved him enough to tell him some shit like that if he was walking away. Like some anime movie shit. I love you. Huh? I'm listening though. I'm tapped in.
That week, I made flights to Japan because I didn't want to sit around and wait to possibly get back together again.
Okay, so he moved on. He's saying. Copy.
I have never talked to her in person since. I have messaged her numerous times wondering why I have been removed from OTK, Discords, and I was very scared because I didn't know what was going on.
Okay.
Nobody was talking to me or contacting me, and I have had so much regret. Times where I wanted to go back, times where I've drunk messaged her love letters, as you saw on stream.
Okay, so he's saying he drinks.
But after 10 months, I know we're much better off without each other. I did see her at a party once at Simply's house. The house was very small, and I opened the door, I said whoops, and proceeded to talk in the other room about what I possibly did wrong, and began to...
Okay, so he said the house was pretty small, and he opened the door. But what she said is his friend was like, nah, he was going through every single door looking for you. He's saying the house is pretty small, and I just opened the door and I said, "Oops." That's very intentative, but she said he was watching her, so I feel like he's capping on that one.
Ball out and be depressed because I just saw my ex-girlfriend. I want to make it very clear. I was not following her, nor lingering around her. I was with others the entire night. The house is about 2,000 square feet with about 50 people there. I, of course, was near her, but I was never following her.
Okay.
This year has been very hard for me, and I'm sure for her. I even went to Japan and drank every single night just to sleep. Going from being with each other for 3 years straight and trauma bonding to be completely alone is such a difficult thing for both of us.
Alright, so
I began therapy in February of this year
issues.
with EMDR therapy, something she recommended me when we were dating.
EMDR?
I'm very happy to say that I feel better than ever, and I've gotten a lot of the stress I've had away. I've also moved from Austin myself, and I've had a lot of trauma lingering from there as a whole, and I feel a lot better from that. I truly hope nothing but the best for Emmy. I know she said a lot of these things today, and I do believe a lot of them were false, but I do hope nothing but the best for her, and I'm sorry.
How do you believe that they were false? But
I'm sorry that any of this happened. I hate that we're in this situation, and I hope that she can move on. We were in a toxic relationship.
She's putting a restraining order on you, dummy. Shut your dumb ass up.
I saw that. I've realized over the years of 2 relationships now online that I'm a horrible boyfriend and I have a lot to work on for myself. I've been single for the past 10 months and I plan to stay that way. Okay. I'm continuing to go to therapy and work on myself, not just for me, but for the people around me.
Alright. Well, what was that at TwitchCon? Okay.
That's it.
That's it?
If you're wondering if it's scripted, the answer is, of course it is. I wrote it out because I cannot freeball this. This is a very serious situation. I want to make this real, and that's it. Okay? I am going to stand up for myself. I am going to defend myself in these situations. I am not going away. I have no plans to go away. And I believe a lot of the situations today were absolutely exaggerated. I have dozens of photos and videos, calls and messages as well, if she has them. I have things I will be leaking over the next few days of other people, of other things. I have a lot of messages that I have that I'm going to expose as time goes on because...
How many? I want to ask this. How many of y'all think he's capping? Like, I ain't gonna lie, right? We how many minutes we in this bitch? We 30 minutes into this bitch, and this nigga has not. He may have proved his point on some areas, but what really sucks is I feel like he's capping about that. I feel like he doesn't have any proof on anybody. Like, half the stuff here was just like, oh, I'm just gonna fill in the blanks of where she left off, but I feel like that can't just be it. You know what's wild is everybody was on Nina Lynn's back, where I feel like Nina and Zoe, they fucked up. But they didn't SA nobody. This nigga sexually assaulted a girl, mentally abused her, was out here wilding the fuck out, and was manipulating as fuck. And people were out here being like, oh, these 2 girls that just twerked on this guy, wow, this is terrible. And he's a victim. No, she's a fucking victim. Yeah, you know, Saeed, it was wrong. I'm just not gonna call him a victim. You know what I'm saying? If he feels like that was terrible, yeah. I'm not gonna call him a victim. I'm not gonna call him that. No. At any point he could have freaked out and just fucking like went off. But right here is 2 different people, 2 different stories, and for some particular reason, you telling me that both of their stories, which mind you are similar, there's similar stuff in their stories. He's just connecting dots and filling in blanks. That's it. That's all he's done. That's all he's done. He's connected some dots. He's filled in some blanks. And to sit here and say, oh, I am mentally unwell, I let her know that, is fucking insane to me for the most part. That you let her know that you were mentally unwell, but somehow she said she wanted to be with you and she said she loved you. Mm, I'm calling Caparuni. Calling the cat police, my nigga.
I do believe that this is a time to go fucking buck wild.
Buck wild is crazy.
But I want to make it very clear. When it comes to Emiru, when she says that I was getting ready to go after her and that I was going to use her rabbits against her, that was never the plan. My plan for myself was very simple. If Emmy were to say something about me, I would say something back. That's it. I never had a plan in my life to go after her or do anything. It was if she ever said anything, I would say something as well.
Okay.
And that's completely...
Okay. But do you know how that sounds, my nigga? Like, do you know how that sounds, my nigga? That sounds like chat. I'm gonna let y'all know this real quick, right? You know what that sounds like? I'm gonna let y'all know what that sounds like. That sounds like this. That sounds like, oh, if you come after me, bitch, I'ma fuck you up. What? If you say anything about me, I'ma bitch slap you. What? Like, what are we talking about here, bro? You can't say, oh, if she was gonna say something about me, I was gonna retaliate and say something about her. Huh? Nigga, you should have just shut the fuck up. You shouldn't have said nothing about nothing. You should have been like, yo, I hope Emmy's doing good. If not, yeah, cool, bye. That's it. But she already was like, Twitch got underneath her skin, and she was like, all right, SMD this nigga, fuck him. Like, that was gonna be rule number 1 for you, stupid. So you should have kept your comments to your fucking self, if that's true.
Understandable.
These headphones are not good for my laptop. They keep coming in and
Can you
out.
clarify what, if anything, was said to her team at TwitchCon? I said that if she goes after me, then I will go nuclear. And that is exactly what I said.
Why? If she goes after you, you're going to go nuclear, but you shouldn't have said nothing. If you would have just said nothing, I don't think we would have gave a fuck about you. Someone said, fuck you. Holy shit, 40K and Andy Miz. I'm like, it makes no sense. He had 40K viewers as this was happening. Is wild, mind you. Wild. But what's so bad about it is, why open up your mouth and say something? Shouts to the 5 people that are still here. Why? Why open your mouth and say something? Why? At TwitchCon of all places, you dummy. Like, does that make sense? Oh, if she goes after me, I'm going nuclear. That's like Kanye West. I'm going DEFCON 4. Or like, what? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And that is what's going to happen. Because you can't mess with me anymore. I don't have anything to lose. I'm sorry, I don't. Go after me all you want. I have nothing to lose. And I will say this proudly. Emiru abused those rabbits. She did. And if you're in Austin, Texas, and you want to say that she didn't abuse those rabbits at my house, you're lying. You know she did.
Okay.
She abused those rabbits and she let them outside.
I abused rabbits. All right, fine.
And it's disgusting.
All right.
And I didn't want to bring this up ever. This was not something I planned on bringing up in my life. But it's something that she claims that she didn't do, and people are trying to defend her from that, like Asmongold, where he says that one of her rabbits she took and brought around. What about the other 6 rabbits that died? As for what happened with me and Emiru,
6 is crazy.
I mentally have been fucked up for years. Okay. And I'm very proud of myself for working on myself. And I think leaving Austin was the best thing, not just for me, but for everyone around me. I do believe that.
All right. So, he openly has stated he's been fucked up. He's told her he's been fucked up. He's told his chat. He said a million things about why his brain was messed up over views and shit. So, have people just ignored this? Or, like, has this just always been a thing with him? And if he's openly expressed these things, should we, I don't know, like, feel sorry for him? Because, listen, I'm not going to feel sorry for you if you've got mental issues. I'm not. It's how you fix those mental issues that push you to the next level. Be a better person. Add more things to society. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear, like, I've told her, I told people, but it's also like, how you have fixed these things in their entirety of your life. I feel like bro is just. I feel like he's capping. Oh shit! I might have missed some of this footage. My bad, y'all. Okay.
When it comes to Emiru, when it was on, a lot of the situations today were absolutely exaggerated. I have dozens of photos and videos, calls and messages as well, if she has them. That's it. If you're wondering if it's scripted, the answer is, of course it is. I wrote it out because I cannot freeball this. This is a very serious situation. Stand up for my situation. Will be leaking over the next few. You believe that this is a time to go fucking things? I have videos, calls, and messages as well, if she has them. I have things I will be leaking over the next few days of other people, of other things. I have a lot of messages that I have that I'm going to expose as time goes on.
It's been like 5 days.
Because I do believe that this is a time to go fucking buck wild. But I want to make it very clear. When it comes to Emiru, when she says that I was getting ready to go after her and that I was going to use her rabbits against her, that was never the plan.
Okay.
My plan for myself was very simple. If Emmy were to say something about me, I would say something back. That's it. I never had a plan in my life to go after her or do anything. It was if she ever said anything, I would say something as well.
Why? Like,
and that's completely
I feel like
understandable.
That sets you fuck up. I don't understand that shit. But if she had something to say, she would say it, nigga. Like that.
Can you clarify what, if anything, was said to her team at TwitchCon? I said that if she goes after me, then I will go nuclear. And that is exactly what I said.
Okay, dandy boy.
And that is what's going to happen. Because you can't mess with me anymore. I don't have anything to lose. I'm sorry I don't. Go after me all you want. I have nothing to lose. And I will say this proudly. Emiru abused those rabbits. She did. And if you're in Austin, Texas, and you want to say that she didn't abuse those rabbits at my house, you're lying. You know she did. She abused those rabbits and she let them outside. And it's disgusting. And I didn't want to bring this up ever. This was not something I planned on bringing up in my life. But it's something that she claims that she didn't do, and people are trying to defend her from that. Like Asmongold, where he says that one of her rabbits she took and brought around. What about the other 6 rabbits that died?
All right.
As for what happened with me and Emiru, it is I mentally have been fucked up for years.
Okay.
And I'm very proud of myself for working on myself. And I think leaving Austin was the best thing, not just for me, but for everyone around me.
All right. So he has stated he said this to people. He has said this. He stated in this whole 30-minute fucking rigmarole. He's told her he's mentally unstable. He's told his chat he's mentally unstable. He's told his chat that views hurt his mind. That Maya was doing so well. He's confessed to being off his fucking rocker. So I'm not gonna say anything that's like, oh, good for him. No. I can only say this from like where I stand as a person. If a motherfucker already told you what his mental state was, friends, family, anybody, and now he's getting the help he needs after, let's say, years of being in Austin and being obsessed with views, now what? Like, you know what I'm saying? The furor to change. And this is my problem with Mizkif. If you are getting help, therapy, all these things, you should not still be holding on to anger, regretment, shit you've done. Still. And I would have just went to Emiru and was like, yo, let me speak to her real quick. Because I might have fucked up something. And I would just say, listen, I fucked up. I said some things I shouldn't have said. If you come out with anything, can you take it easy? Just a little bit, you know what I mean? You're probably asking why I'm saying this. Is because I'm still figuring my shit out. That's it. Like, I know this is not gonna happen anymore, but I'm still dealing with some shit up here. And I'm gonna need, if you come at me, just take it easy. I'm gonna defend myself. I hope you know that. But just take it easy. Why the fuck would you say I'm gonna go nuclear? Like, the fuck are you talking about, nigga? I'm gonna go nuclear, chat? Get the fuck out of here.
I do believe that.
Fuck out of here. If you really work on it, if a nigga is really working on himself the way he says he is, he would have never just said, I'm gonna go nuclear on you, blah, blah, blah. No. You would have let that shit go. You would have saw her team and kept it stepping. You wouldn't be here if you would have shut the fuck up. But you put yourself in this situation because you were dummy. And that's okay, be a dummy. It's okay.
I fucked up a lot. And I'm never going to not admit that. And I realized I need to be alone. I never got kicked out of Austin, Texas. I left myself.
Okay. Good for you, I guess. This nigga like he about to cry again.
You're still mentally fucked? I am. I'm absolutely mentally fucked. I have been slowly working on it. I do feel like I've been getting better. I feel like I'm very calm right now. I don't feel stressed. I don't even feel angry. I feel that every day I'm trying to learn more and more and do better. But I'm going to stand up for myself in a lot of these situations because a lot of it was not true. And
okay.
I don't like that she was portraying that it was just me who was at fault.
All right.
It was a toxic relationship.
He feels like he's being picked on, chat. He feel like he's being picked on. That's what he's saying. I feel like I'm being picked on.
Why was viewership so important? I will bluntly say this, and I'm very honest. I was, and I still am, but I very much was someone that was massively obsessed with streaming and viewership. Okay. And when my cancellation happened, and even before it, I mean, it's something you guys know. I've been massively obsessed with streaming and viewership over the years, and it's disgusting, and it has ruined my fucking life. It is something that I am envious of others. I am angry at others because of it. It makes me jealous when I see others doing well, and it has made me realize that I am I'm never happy for someone else if they're doing what much.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. That's just some shit that just sounds so childish. I don't mean to laugh, because it's like, it's his problem. But it's like, I don't care if I've been doing this since there was like, I have no viewers still. Like, no one's typing in chat. People are watching, but I think they're just listening, right? So, the fact that you care so much about viewers is the fact that even though people give you this money, they give you this time, it's so disgusting to me. To stress over viewership and to stress over somebody else getting more viewers than you is just so weird. Like, you know what I mean? It's weird. But it's also human, but not what Miz has done. It's human to be like, damn, nigga got more views than me. Yo, I gotta kick my shit up. That's it. That's the mindset you should have in these situations. The fuck?
Better than me. You guys know this is true if you watch my old stream. I've always been this way. I've been very envious of other people. And it's a problem. I'm definitely way better than I was now, or I am now, but it's a serious problem that I am still working on to this day. I am not perfect, and I fucked up with that. I've been this way for a very fucking long time, where I'm a competitive dude, and I think I'm very competitive with streaming because I really care about it a lot. I've sunk my whole life into this thing.
Agreed. Okay. I can understand what he's saying. He's basically like, yo, I gave myself to this. This is all I got. I ain't got no other prospects but this. Okay. Fine, I get it.
So, did you really drive 150 miles an hour? I'm going to say this very clear. If you know me in Austin, Texas, I drive fast everywhere. I drive fast literally everywhere. I'm in an Audi R8 in Austin, Texas, where the freeways are open. I drive fast all the time.
You what?
Damn!
I wouldn't admit that.
I don't even remember what situation she was talking about. I mean, we were in cars with each other all the time. I remember one time when she was picking me up from the airport, and she was in her blue Corvette, and she started the speed when we were on a straightaway when she was getting mad, and she stayed quiet. I don't remember the exact speed she got up to, but we were definitely flying.
Idiot. Just say that, Chad. He's a fucking idiot. To sit here and say, like, yo, I drive at the speed limit super fast in Austin, Texas all the time. I got an Audi R8. I'm flying through that bitch. Idiot. Just idioso.
But I'll say this as well. I have no problem admitting fault. The person that I was during that relationship, and I would say the Mizkif in Austin, Texas, is fucking disgusting. I hated myself. I hated this person that just sat there all day, stressed and angry and mad at the fucking world. I hated being this upset person because I know you are who you hang out with. And I definitely changed Emmy in a lot of ways and made her very stressed as well. And mentally, the situations we were in, it just cataclysmed both of us. I was a very toxic person, and I knew I needed to get out, so I broke up with her. In fact, I broke up with her twice. The first time I broke up with her, I really thought it was over. And the second time I broke up with her was forever. I did message her a lot afterwards, primarily for OTK stuff, but there were times where I did want to go back to her. I'm not going to pretend I didn't. I was drunk. I thought I needed to, but
Okay, throwing blame on drinking. Got it.
yeah.
Bro, I can see you. I can see your shit in the back.
That's it. I don't think there's really anything else to talk about.
Punching. Fighting.
Leak something? No, not today. This is something I think that we went over, and I am glad that it is out there, what I just said, and that's it. So, that's it. I said what I had to say. I appreciate you guys listening, and I will be back. I'm not.
Did he not address the punching? He did.
Leaving anytime soon. But I'm gonna go relax. It's been a pretty rough day. No, we're not doing top 500. Okay. All right. That's it, guys. Thank you guys for.
Alright, so I'm gonna be real here. Mizkif is just. I feel like he's bullshitting. You ever feel like somebody's bullshitting? Yeah. Bullshit like I never seen a bullshitter. And just because, like, bro was like, oh, I never hit her, I would slam stuff. I just feel like that's some bullshit. I feel like Mizkif was over here tapping, and he was blowing smoke out his own ass, and let everybody smell that shit from a mile away. I feel like you can blow smoke up my ass and call it car fuel, nigga, but I feel like this motherfucker was capping, bro. He was capping so fucking hard, man. And I'm only saying that because maybe I'm not on his side, but I'm also looking at it from one point of view, like, I feel like you lying about something. I feel like you 100% lying about some dog shit something, and you want people to know about it, but you're not trying to tell people what's going on. You're not trying to tell people what's happening. You're just dog shit lying. And you know what? That's fine. You can be a dog shit liar. But why? Like, why? And if Emmy's lying, copy. I believe most women forget, like, alright, what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing? Or, like, forget the task here. But, like, come on, bro. Let's get it. The Clover Boys, y'all. The Clover Boys. Shout out to the Clover Boys. I'm gonna react to this because the fuck, man. That shit just sounded so. I need some hype, chat. Give me some. I need some good energy.
Oh my God! 6 doctors, 6 young wealthy doctors. Oh, I love you. What's the name of your foundation again?
Oh, you ain't know? The Clover House.
Oh.
So we good?
Oh, we are. So good.
What else did you have?
That is
gotta fucking drive niggas for niggas to Victor on the fucking first day, bozo.
Hello.
Zaza. Ray's retired. Why does Ray look? Why is Ray wearing this shit? Hold on, time out.
Bozo.
Hello.
Sell of the box, Zaza. Is that real? Like, did they really hit somebody's foot?
Yo, this man, oh, pussy out here, tight end. You done let the wrong white end.
Man, oh, pussy out here.
Hey, girl. Baby glitch here, yeah.
Baby glitch here, yeah. Oh my god.
Damn!
You're the best. I promise you will not regret this. I promise
Yo, tight end.
the best decision you have made in your life.
You see this old bitch again? Let me fuck.
This is a old bitch.
So much for everything you've done for us. God bless you.
You forgot.
Hey, nigga Tota.
Who the fuck are you?
It's Tota, baby.
Damn!
Tota,
You what?
baby. It's fucking Tota, baby. It's fucking Tota, baby.
Gotcha. Wait, who the fuck are you?
I'm at the Burkovy house. November 1st at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Clover House 2, baby.
You fucked up really bad. You know what to find me?
You know what to find Annie? Yo, shout outs to the Clover Boys. Shout outs to the Clover Boys. Alright, so I'm about to tweet this out. I'm gonna speed run some stuff on Twitter. Let's speed run some shit real quick. Chat. Real quick. That Clover Boys shit was popping. Fire, obviously. We're gonna speed run some shit real quick. This clip has been resurfaced. Not this clip. Where is it? Did I not save it? I did not save it. Here we go. I gotta go back. I gotta find it. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Where is it? Not this. Hold on. Looking for a chat. Hold on. Give me a second. We're gonna speed run this bitch. Alright, so Neon gave his girl a bag, and shit kind of went left. Let's get into it.
Wow.
Bought her a $5,000 bag.
You're welcome.
Guys, by the way, I could have bought the bag myself if I wanted to.
Damn!
That's what got him. He said, nigga, what? Mind you, look, I don't like Neon, but I do agree. Don't spit a gift horse in the mouth. If you could have bought it, cool. I would have been a little petty and took it back. But it's a gift. Accept it, don't accept it. But don't say in front of him, in front of his audience, I could have bought it myself. Because that just means you don't appreciate the gift, you just appreciate the value, or you just think, well, cool, I could have got it myself. But it's a gift. It don't matter what you could have got yourself. Appreciate the gift. That's why he looks like that. That's why he's like, what the fuck? I gave you something. I don't like Neon, but I can understand this reaction.
So I'm not using it for any money. I can guarantee you that I have my own money, and I would be happy to pay for
chat rage bait her. Okay, so she was rage baited. Copy. Got rage baited by chat. You should have just not been rage baited. He's like, what the fuck?
I'm just annoyed.
Why are you annoyed?
Because if that's how it's going to be with the bag, then I'm going to take it back.
What do you mean?
She's looking at him with that
You're
face.
talking to them about it.
Don't put me in this. I didn't do shit. What the hell did I'm actually lost. What the fuck did I do? Wait, what?
Nothing.
I'm so confused. I'm actually tight now. Why is she about to cry? What the fuck is going on? I just, like, what? I'm so confused, bro.
Alright, so that's one clip. And mind you, I don't think it's that bad. But I guess it's bad. I guess it's bad in general because Neon is like trying to at least give his girl something. I don't know why fuck Mizkif's face is up here. We're just gonna like slide over here and take that off because Mizkif is. I was kind of looking for an adapter. Ignore this chat. I don't get it. Neon, I don't think what he didn't do anything wrong. He just bought her a fucking bag. But the bag reaction is kind of like, ouch. You know what I'm saying? Little stickler for the pickler. Alright. I gotta go back into my saves, but this is something. Here we go. So people are somehow using this Nina. They're farming something Nina said, and I think they're using it for hate. So, Pokey asked Nina Lynn, what is your type of man? Pokey kept nodding and agreeing with her. My type is obedient type. I need obedient. I need you to listen, not too much talking. Shut up when you need to. Mind your own business. Make sure my business is running good. If I need assistance in anything, you have to drop everything and help me. Your wallet is my wallet. My wallet is my wallet, right? So, I'm guessing people didn't like this and they're getting mad at Nina Lynn. So, copy.
Wait, you didn't fully tell us about your type.
Yeah, my type is the obeying type. I need obeying.
She said, what?
Listen. Not too much talking.
Are you eating Jollibee?
Mind your own business. Make sure my business is running good. If I need assistance in anything, you have to drop everything and help me. Your wallet is my wallet. My wallet is my wallet. Yeah, any good.
Damn!
Your sister or your mom. Other than that, don't talk to them too much either. Mom, maybe yes, because that's mom. And then any of your brothers or homies that to check in with me.
Nigga, what? Okay. I don't know if Nina is just capping. She's just saying this shit for like clips and whatever. Because obviously it got clipped up. So that means she was doing her job. If this is the type of person she wants, I don't personally give a fuck. Because I have my person. And I think Nina Lynn is out here just like, this is her type of person. But what she's really stating is you want a woman. No offense, you want a submissive bitch. And there's some niggas out there that are meek and like submissive. But like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even think you want a submissive person. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tap this in, chat. Some people just don't know about their types. Like, they say, oh, I want this type of person. Man, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you want. Dead ass. They be saying shit, but they don't know what the fuck they want.
Because, in order to find the secrets of their boyfriend, you go through them. So I have to have all their contacts. Location is always on, and I have an air tag in your car without you knowing.
What?
What if she wants a slave? And what about it? It's her type.
Nah.
She has preferences.
Yeah. And then if we do fuck, it's for breeding purposes only. I swear to God. Like, I don't want to be this like that. And in the bed, do not touch me while I'm sleeping because I like to talk.
See, that's the shit right there. It's like, oh, when I'm in the bed, don't touch me. I'm like, niggas like to cuddle.
Like yes.
Yeah. I get really hot really easily, so I do.
Wait.
Alright, so I don't know why people are mad, but I even think Sneeko took this and he dragged it to the next level. I feel like there is something there with that. So personally, I don't really care. That's not, that's not my type, nigga. My type is my type. So I feel like whatever people are dragging Nina for, I don't know if I see it, get it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the caponomics is. I don't know anything.
Hi, mommy.
Alright. Where's Sneeko? Because Sneeko was like, I don't like this, and I'm upset with this. And I'm like, okay, Sneeko. fuck? It's weird when Sneeko says some shit. Like, it's so weird. Let's see.
Clean, I got some cream.
Can't play that. Let's see. Where the fuck is Sneeko? Right, I have my notes. Sneeko didn't like it, and he's expressing those feelings, which is okay. Sneeko, you can express those feelings.
Kicking me down. You guys said.
Oh no, this is the wrong one. Wrong one, chat. Wrong one. For some reason, I didn't even realize I clicked the wrong one. What the fuck? This is so weird. Sneeko didn't like Nina Lynn's nothing.
Yeah, my type is the obeying type. I need.
Look at her face. Look at her face. She does a TikTok. Like, Nina Lynn says some retarded shit, and then she just reverts to a TikTok emote.
Whoa, Sneeko.
I want somebody who obeys. Nigga, who the fuck is gonna marry you? Like, this is the retarded shit that Twitch people just egg on because it sounds feminist. What? You want somebody who obeys. What man are you talking about? Continue, Nina. Saeed? Is that what you want to marry?
Obeying, I need you to listen. Not too much talking. Shut up when you need to. Mind your own business. Make sure my business.
Mind your own business. Shut up when you're talking. I don't like you. I need to own you and whip you. And even like the only feminine girl here is like, what the fuck am I doing here? I'm trying to get married. Pokemon's caught in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. She's like, you know, half still feminine, but also half retarded feminist on Twitch. She's like, clock it. I want a fucking man who obeys and that I could sexually assault.
Me too. Mind your own business.
Mind your own business.
Make sure my business is running good.
Do my job. Work for me. Be my slave.
If I need assistance in anything, you have to drop everything and help me.
Yeah, you have to drop everything and help me. I'm not making this shit up. This is her words.
Your wallet is my wallet, my wallet is my wallet.
Your wallet's my wallet, my wallet's my wallet. You hear this retarded shit? Work for me, be my slave, give me all your money, and you get none. Also, I'm extremely masculine and I might rape you. That is...
Whoa. She didn't even say that. She said, if we're only having consensual sex, it is through just breeding purposes. See, this is my problem with a lot of these goofy ass streaming niggas like Sneeko and everybody else that just don't like. I don't think they like Nina and Zoe because they're a little more. What is the word they keep using? Masculine? No, they're just hood. They're just hood. They're just hood. You don't like hood girls. That is it. I don't give a fuck for a hood chick, but I'm a hood nigga. I was born in the hood, raised in the hood. There's some hood ass girls out there, but just say you don't like hood bitches. That's it, my nigga. Stop saying masculine. All this, no, she's just hood. She's just too hood. Her and Zoe are hood. That's what they don't like. They don't like the hood. They don't like girls being that hood and ghetto. Right? They don't like girls being that honest. But then when a nigga comes out of the hood, he's that ghetto, that honest, that hood. Oh, it's up. Yeah, he cool. He da-da-da. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. Hate when these niggas talk about shit. And then I feel like all the hate that Nina, Zoe get, I think is just niggas that don't like hood girls. That don't like chicks who are hood. And yeah, okay, the Saeed thing, like I said, I don't think he's a victim. If he said he felt violated, that's fine. That nigga is not a victim. They twerked on you, my dude, that is okay. I get it. You did not like it, that is fine. But holy shit. If he said to them, yo, I didn't like that, he said neither one of the parties invalidated me, but this May, Zoe apologized to that nigga. And then Nina had to think about it, had to look at it, and had to be like, you know what? I see where I went wrong. And people still dogging on him. But just because Nina said what she wanted in a guy, I think she was capping. All that was cap. Cap. Your brother's got to check in with me. Nah, nobody want to be. That's too much insecurity for me as a nigga. I don't deal with insecure bitches and niggas. I don't deal with you niggas and bitches. I don't deal with the insecurity shit. You could take that and sprinkle on that bullshit. All you niggas and men out there who are insecure about your women, about your men, that's fine. But y'all niggas need to take that shit the fuck out the door. Please. Take that insecurity the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Nina's type is her type. I get it. But that type is too extra for me. I could never have a girl put an air tag in my car. I can never have a girl tracking my every location. Like, yo, chill. The FBI know where the fuck I am more than you. The fuck? I might as well become a domestic terrorist. The FBI know my location before you do. You just call them. Where he at? He at the Papa John's on the block. Like, come on, bro. It's too weird. You need to care about my business. Your money is my money. My money is my money. No. It's weird, but that's her type. I feel like she's capping. It's like men who say they want a submissive woman and then want a woman that stays home, but I do all the work. But when you get injured, get sick, and all that stuff, nigga, I bet so much time and money you ain't gonna have that time and money that you were talking about. Get out of here, bro.
Signing up for a relationship with Nina Lynn. Sounds like I'm trolling, but it's pretty accurate.
Nina is trying to cosplay as a dude so bad, it's cringe.
It's like, just become trans, you know? Like, she's saying man shit, but she still looks like a woman. She looks like a Chinese girl. She looks like female Jason the Ween, Wong Kar-wai, and then you hear her
You would
talk.
marry her. This masculine, manly man facade needs to stop.
Okay.
I feel like Nina's just a little too rough around the edges for people. And I only say that because you can look at her and tell, like, girls got some rough around the edges. And people really hating on the rough around the edges look just because it doesn't fit their model type of a person. That is it. Like, what are we talking about right now? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, any girl you talk to might have been your sister or your mom. Other than that, don't talk to them too much either.
Only females you could talk to is your sister and your mom.
Mom, maybe yes, because that's mom. And then, any of your...
And look at Pokemon nodding along like a good little slave. It's funny, like, Nina Lynn kind of got her trapped in. Just why don't you guys just get married? Because you're not going to find a guy who's going to do this. Like, good fucking luck. What she's describing is Saeed that doesn't speak up about being raped. That's what she's...
Whoa.
Damn.
Whoa. Nina did not rape Saeed. This is what I'm talking about. Nina held him. Zoe twerked on him. Like I said, I don't think Saeed's a victim. He can feel violated. That is fine. But that dude was not... he wasn't raped. Like, oh my God. This is where people start dragging it. Like, Twitch might ban my account for playing Sneeko like this, but holy shit. Dog. Like, the amounts of crack and copium that these people are smoking is crazy. Like, oh my God.
Describing a guy who's going to do everything that she can control, that she owns. But at least Saeed was able to be like, actually, nah, no, stop. This is not okay. If a man and when a man says the same things, think about like Tate 2022, canceled everywhere, misogynist, worst person ever, banned everywhere. Nina Lynn says this and it's, 24-hour ban on...
She could be capping. Like, why don't people not understand? Someone could be capping about this shit. Get out of here. I feel like Sneeko just be rummaging up the bullshit and making himself feel good about it. And he's like, oh. Like, I get it, Sneeko. You're unbanned. We get it now. You're unbanned on platforms. We get it, Sneeko. We get it. But it's so fucking extreme. Like this. Like the Toast situation. Like this. Like Toast. Like, he came out and said some shit. And then now Nina got backlash for this.
Weird. But, like, really, I was trying to get a massage from a physical therapist, and Nina and I were streaming, never met. Pushed the therapist aside, started grabbing my ass while I was already on a table. I felt pressured to go along because 3 IRL streamer cameras pasted in my face. Also, being at a sponsored event, I did not want to escalate the situation. I was extremely uncomfortable at the time. Damn, so she... Oh, okay, well...
Yo, Toast, bro. I'm gonna be real, you could have spoke up. Stop capping. I feel like bro is using this as like I feel like he's doing a test. Like bro is just testing the waters to be like, ha. I wanna add my 50 cents into this. Because you can sit here and say, like, I was extremely uncomfortable. But did you not get up and say, yo, dog, like, relax? You could have said, oh, I didn't want to say nothing to the sponsors, this. I'm like, this is why I call a bunch of people a bunch of bitches and pussies. You telling me you not going to say something right then and there? I'm tired, bro. I'm so tired. Mind you, it's like almost 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to go sleep. This is weird.
Well, then never mind. Like, okay, well, if he was uncomfortable with it, then yeah, it's bad. Like, I thought they were just fucking around. Definitely should have said something in the moment and regret not doing so. Honestly, a little ashamed of myself for not speaking up because I just know that if I ever spoke about it again in the future, people will say, well, you should have stopped it then.
I'm like, yes, or if you didn't stop it then, tell her somewhere in the games, yo, dog, I did not like that. What is so fucking hard about talking to someone after, before? What's so hard about that? What's so hard about telling them? What's so hard about saying, listen, I didn't like the touching. Relax. Because if it was me and you did that, like, look, my one thing is you touch me the wrong way, I might slap the shit out of you. That's not my fault. Don't touch me, nigga. That's it. And most people don't know that. Like, yo, don't touch that nigga a certain way. He gonna slap the shit out of you. Just is what it is. But you come out like, oh, you know, I was at an event and I didn't feel comfortable and she touched me. Oh my God. You could have talked to her. I feel like after this whole massage situation, you could have got up, went to her and said, yo, I was uncomfortable with that dog. Why'd you do that? She was like, oh, my bad, I was fucking around. He was like, fine, I get it, you were fucking around. I just didn't feel comfortable with that. Oh, my bad, bro, I'm sorry, I apologize. That's it, toast. You sitting there and you sat down and typed this fucking thing out and thought it was like, yeah. This is why my problem is, I'm gonna be dead ass. This is why I feel like some of these streamers, some of y'all, bunch of pussies. Just saying.
Well, no, because people really, I mean, like, a lot of times what happens is that whenever you get put in a situation like this and people are touching you in an uncomfortable way, you end up, just kind of like, you just kind of let it happen because it's like, I mean, you might be uncomfortable, but it's not like something that's like super crazy. It's just like, I just didn't like that, right? It was weird. And so, yeah, people freeze up. A lot of people freeze up, right? And then also, like, he didn't want to make it a big thing, but like, it is definitely weird.
If you don't want to make it a big thing, but now you're making it a big thing. Shut the fuck up. You don't want to make it a big thing, but now it's a big thing. That don't make any sense. And you're only doing it now because she's getting fucking canceled everywhere. My problem with people is that bullshit. Let's watch this Asmund Gold situation with this Mizkif.
Just try to...
Hold on.
I was suicidal, depressed, and taking every type of drug to short-term fix my brain. And in doing that, I hurt myself more. I was on steroids because I thought it would fix myself. I was taking shrooms every day to fix my brain, but that destroyed me. Never take shrooms when depressed, like ever. I would take my head and push it into my pool, trying to drown myself on shrooms. So for 2 years, all I did is take shrooms to fix my brain and steroids to fix myself. I tried acid and that backfired. In doing that, I know I fucked up so bad and I hurt so many people about me. I lashed out, I was angry and out of my mind. I did take steroids that gave me insane anger issues. You could tell when I was, because I don't want you guys to know it was embarrassing. I got off steroids a year ago fully. You can't just get off it. I take full accountability. I just wish I didn't go for drugs and really focused on fixing myself. I went for short-term fixes and it backfired. I'm proud of my progress this year. What progress? What do you... Wait, what? What do you mean progress? What about like last week?
Yeah, nigga.
Like, yeah, bro, like, what is this? It doesn't change what I did in the past. I understand people will see that and not want to come back or not talk to me. Duh! Every time I closed my eyes since 2022 while I was in Austin, I envisioned different ways of killing myself. Wow. Wow. We're gonna pull this, we're gonna ult and we're gonna use the suicide card? Oh no. Well, I wonder how people that you treated badly feel themselves. Oh, that's right. We don't care about them because it's about you. I'm sorry. No, we don't get to just use, oh, I'm feeling bad.
Take me back. You had to. I'm gonna kill myself, honey. I'm gonna kill myself.
Damn.
You'll be sorry. You wish you could have me back, but I'll be dead. Please, honey, please.
Okay.
Really cool listening to people's private voicemails. You sound like a dying pig. That's great. I'm glad you guys think suicide is so funny.
He trying to use this emotional guilt manipulation bullshit. And of all the people, the thing is that this might work on a handful of girls out in LA, but this is not gonna work on the roach in Texas. You are not gonna go and try to hoodwink, manipulate, and fucking just try to change people's viewpoints, take advantage of their emotions because of this. No, it's not gonna happen. Why would you say? Didn't you? You should talk to a lawyer before you tell everybody that you've been on drugs nonstop doing crazy shit. Like, don't you think you should have probably talked to somebody before you said this? Like, damn, like this is. You did not need to say this, but it's been said. But just in case for legal reasons, exactly. Yeah, a lot of the most manipulative people on the internet nowadays use suicide as a trump card in response to criticism. You talk about, oh well, I want to kill myself. Well, what about all the people that you negatively affected? Have you ever thought that maybe they wanted to kill themselves? Maybe you ever think about like maybe how that would affect them? No, you don't. You don't think about them because it's all.
You don't think about your actions before shit goes down. You don't think about your actions and how it affects others. You're thinking about how it affects you and only you, which doesn't make any sense because it's not just you in this motherfucker. You're not the only person being affected by this. You think you're the only person being affected by this, but you're not.
All about you. It's all about you. Whenever a person goes and they do something that negatively affects another person, then my sympathy for that person goes down to zero. Sympathy baiting, yeah. Never let somebody sympathy bait you. This is that people like this are manipulative. They are conniving, manipulative, abusive people that will use your own emotions against you so they can get you while you least expect it. Never do it.
He's spitting. I ain't gonna lie. That's the first time I seen Asmongold spit some shit.
Nobody do it. I was.
Listen, I do agree. I do agree. And I don't agree much, but when I do agree, nigga, I do agree. These motherfuckers is wildin' like a wildin' coyote over here. Shit. I wish I watched some of the Ray stuff. But I do understand one thing. Nina, everything going on with her is a little extra. This Neon situation with his girl or his ex or whatever the fuck she is, the bag situation, kind of funny. And a couple clips came out about this. Let's watch this one more time.
I really didn't like have a. I didn't, bro.
Exactly, you sound dumb.
No,
just shush, please.
Like, look, how do you want me to like just let you say that to me? I'm a man.
Okay, say something else. I dare you.
I dare you. I dare you on what? You ain't gonna do shit. That don't make any sense.
We're almost there.
We are.
You scare me.
Huh?
You scare me.
I'm glad. Hopefully you'll stop messing with me.
I'm not messing with you though. That's the thing. I'm just speaking from the heart.
If that's speaking from the heart, then I don't want to speak to you. Sorry.
I just took you on a private plane across the abyss.
I could have done that myself. Thank you.
Ah, okay.
Wow. No, thank you. No, nothing. Okay. It's all good.
I do agree. No, thank you. No, nothing. No, like, appreciate it. I do agree.
I really didn't.
I feel like that's a moment that is just kind of interesting. I feel like streamers like Neon just be having bullshit relationships just cause.
Right, it's so small.
This is the plane.
Hi, mommy.
Right, it's so small. What the hell?
Yeah.
No, I'm so not okay with this. Like, actually.
Well, we're already here.
Oh my god. So dumb.
Seatbelt on. Seatbelt. We're good.
You guys care so much about this chat for what? Stupid.
On the audio.
Appreciate y'all for everything.
Stop! Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't freaking do that.
I'm saying in general.
Don't do that.
All right,
Okay,
here.
do it when we get off the plane.
Try
Appreciate
it.
my chat.
Try it like that.
Someone else.
What?
Ready?
I will get off this plane right now.
Come on.
I'm not joking.
All right.
Try for
Yeah, it's $5,000. He spent $5,000 on a bag.
Wow. But isn't white gonna get dirty?
No, it says it's leather, so it's like you can just wipe it down.
Wow.
Guys, by the way, I could have bought the bag myself if I wanted to.
Damn!
So I'm not using it for any money. I can guarantee you that I have my own money, and I would be happy to pay for it myself.
I just don't get what do these people expect out of me? Go talk to her about what? There's nothing to talk about, bro.
Like,
What is there to talk about? There's nothing to talk about, bro.
There is.
It's done is done.
Hey man, I feel like the whole relationship was scripted anyway. Personally, that's just not my vibe about Neon and his girl. I don't care, and I don't. It's not just me. Oh, what's his name? Sneeko talks about Agent. How Agent was happy for Sneeko over here. He was dumb happy for Sneeko.
Wasn't Agent also kicking me down? You guys say that about Agent. Agent wasn't kicking me when I was down. He made some videos, but the videos weren't hit pieces. I saw people saying that, like, oh, you won't forgive Fuzi, but you forgive Agent. Agent never attacked me. I would remember if he did. He criticized some of the stuff I did, but it wasn't hit pieces.
Wait. Agent criticized you, but when other people criticized you, those are hit pieces? Yo, you a bum, my nigga. You a bum, bro. What? So Agent criticized you, but other people, you're like, oh, they made a hit piece. Bro, you dumb.
And it's definitely equivalent to the stuff that I do. You guys see how critical I am of other people. Forgive but don't forget. Yeah, that's a good motto to go with.
Okay, bro. Okay. All right, chat. We are gonna be out of here. Appreciate everybody for coming through. It is late. I gotta get some sleep. It's like about 6 o'clock in the morning. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank you for everyone out there. There'll be more stuff I'll talk about, go through things, all that jazz. Appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, make sure to chill, make sure to have fun. Make sure your life is not full of misery, bullshit, dog crap, human beings, and people. And make sure you learn how to just do your thing.